Hi guys, I just wanted to do an update. Today we graduated and Callie and I are now a team and training has been going wonderful. Trying to videotape is another story about like trying to post on Facebook. We trained for 10 days and it was 3 sessions a day. So if you go to the guide dog school, you would typically train for about 28 days. I literally did 28 days worth of work in 10 days. And it was so exhausting. I can't even tell you. 3 sessions a day. And I had an hour and a half for lunch and 2 hours free for supper. And that's it. And that was morning trainings, afternoon trainings, and evening trainings for night walks. She's super. I can't say enough good things about her. It's been absolutely amazing. On day 1, it was a lot of training as far as her learning my voice, and at first I was like, is this dog even trained? Why am I having to go through all these steps with her? But I realized it wasn't for me, it was for her, so that she knew that I was her handler. But she is trained, and she knows what she's doing. She's super smart. When I had applied, every day I was like, oh, I just want a dog that can see. Well, I didn't think to pray for a dog that was smart too, and she's very intelligent. So it's been a lot of heavy training, and it's all paid off. Everybody's like, oh, blind people get guide dogs for free. Yes, but I earned her. This week, I can honestly say I earned every bit of her. I don't know. I'm going to show you a few things that she does. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we've done in public. I'm sure if you live in the Defiance area, you've seen us out. Because we've been out a lot working. And we've been all downtown. We've learned the area, learned how to do the crosswalks. We've learned side residential areas without street crossings, like stop signs. She does super. We've been to Subway. We've been to the coffee shop several times, Cabin Fever. And she's been to the Chinese buffet. She's been to Captain D's. She's been to Myers, Walmart, everywhere in the mall. Kohl's. She's been to Experience Church. She's just been super. And so we've been everywhere. So if you see us, that's us. I'm Amy. She's Callie. And one thing I did want to say is she does wear this while we're out working. And it says, do not pet, I'm working. She's friendly. That's not... The sign is mostly for me. So you don't come up, startle me, or, you know, attack my dog. Like, little kids love her. She is definitely a people magnet. I mean, people see her and they're like, oh my gosh, your dog. So that's something new we're getting used to. I'm getting used to. But she's super. She wouldn't hurt you. She doesn't. She's super. Nothing to be afraid of. But when she's distracted while we're working, she kind of loses pace on where we're at. And another thing is on her harness, because I hold on to this while she leads. Well, every movement that she does gives me an indication of what the floor is like, if there's steps, if there's a curb. So I'm really paying attention to how this feels to me, and I'm feeling every movement of her. So when somebody comes up suddenly to pet her or try to give her something, don't feed her while we're out. That's a no-no. And don't give her commands. That's for me to give her commands. But that's for me to be able to feel. And when somebody comes up suddenly, it just distracts her, and then I think something's happening. So that's it. The sign means, that's all it means. Doesn't mean you can't talk to her or ask to pet her. that's a different story. You can ask to pet her. She's super friendly and she loves the attention. And she'll get back on task when I'm ready to go and keep working. So that's okay. I don't know. I had a bunch of things I wanted to say and now my mind is blank. She's just really good. I'll show you a few things that she does. Introduce you to her. If you see us out, go ahead. You know, it's okay to stop us and be like, hey, just remember, I'm still blind. I don't know who you are. If you tell me your name, I probably won't remember next time. And if you be like, oh, hey, this is Joe. Well, I don't know which Joe you are, but hi. So if you want me to really know who you are, go give me a last name. That's okay. I mean, I'm not going to be offended if you tell me every single time. But another thing, real quick, misconception. When I'm out, I do wear my sunglasses. They have filters in them, special filters, because my eyes are super sensitive to the sun. So, they'll pierce my eyes, they hurt, they tear, they do all kinds of weird things. So, that's what the glasses are for. In my home, I don't wear them. But I also don't know exactly where to look or what, you know, but people seem to think, oh, she doesn't have her glasses on. She can see now. No, sorry. But another thing, they want to know, what do your eyes look like? Do they look crazy or do they look crazy? No, I think they look normal. So anyways, I'm going to show you a few things. But yeah, glasses, no glasses, it's all going to be the same. I have no vision in this eye, and this eye, I can see 2 degrees, which is like a coffee straw. You know, the coffee straws that you stir? That's it. So I can basically tell you if it's light or dark out. In the beginning of the day, I might be able to make out stuff with that tiny degree, but as the day progresses, forget it. I do have light perception in my right eye, and what light perception is like right now, if you guys close your eyes, and you wave your hand in front of your face, you can feel that. The shadow go across. That's what light perception is. It doesn't mean I can, that's what it means. So, if you guys, the best example is sit in front of a TV and just close your eyes. That's what I have in my right eye. And you can kind of see when a person enters the scene or leaves or something's happening or explosion. You can kind of sense that. Or if somebody walks by you or you're by a wall, you can feel it. I don't know if it happens right away. For me, I had about a good year of trying to adjust. I know my last video was laughing, crying, laughing, crying. No crying in this video, so you guys are good. But I've come a long ways in that year, and I don't know. I don't know where this video is going, so it's supposed to be about Callie and my guide dog training, but I know me well enough to know. We'll see. So, I'm first going to show you Callie. And I'm doing this by myself, so I don't know if she's in the video. So, I'm going to do my best to find her. Callie? Oops, my phone's ringing. Okay. This is Callie. She is a black lab. She's a girl. And she is 14 months old. She weighs 54 pounds. She's on a strict diet. And that's so that she eats the same amount every day. And she goes, you know what, the same amount of times a day. So it's on command. She doesn't have accidents or anything like that. She goes when she's told to go, and it's on a certain time frame. So that's awesome. Callie, come on. Callie, heel. Callie, heel. She's not on a leash. When she's not on her leash, she is like a typical pet. When I put the leash on her, she will do commands, and I'm going to show you. I got a handful of little milk bone treats. Callie, sit. Good girl. And you can feel her pull back. She's a noisy eater. She's super. She doesn't make any sounds. I've never heard her growl or whine or whimper or bark. Not a sound. But I will tell you, she snores so loud, like a man. Like, when she starts to go into a deep sleep, she's so loud. So, she does do that. And she's a noisy eater, too. Callie down? Good girl. Let me see if I can move this. Can you guys see her? Don't know if you guys can see her or not. Well. That's scary. I put my coffee behind the thing. Hope it doesn't spill. Okay, so Callie is down. Good girl. Callie. Callie, sit. Callie, sit. Callie, sit. Good girl. Callie, down. Callie, sit. Callie, sit. Up, up, up. Good girl. Okay, so I'm going to do Callie, stay. Callie, stay. Stay. And she will stay there. Good girl. Take it. Another thing that she does is food refusal. So, if somebody offers her food, she shouldn't take it. She might smell it to be, to check it out, but she's not allowed to take it unless she's given a command to take it. So, I'm going to put it in front of her, and she's going to ignore it. I'm going to put it in front of her, leave it. Callie, take it. Good girl. That's a good girl. So she's super. She's very smart. She finds doors. She finds restroom doors. She can help me find the sink. She can help me find a trash can. She finds curbs. If I say give her the forward command and there's a car coming, she'll stop me. She just cuts me off like this, and I know that I can't go any further. She sees something I don't. So, what else does she do? She finds the door. She can find a counter, like if you're at a register. She can find a sales associate. Speaking of sales associates, okay, I am going to take this off. I'll show you guys real quick what she looks like in harness. Callie, up. Good girl. Okay, and in harness, she absolutely obeys every command because she is considered working. On a leash, she does what you ask her, but she's not working. So, Callie, right? Good girl. Callie, sit. Callie, sit. Good girl. Callie, up. Callie, up. And Callie left. We'll come back. Good girl. Callie, sit. Callie, sit. Now, Callie, around. Callie, around. Say I need to go through the other side of the door. She'll come through the other side and see what I needed her to do. Callie, around. Where are you? Come here, Callie. Good girl. If I drop something and I say find it, she'll find it for me and pick it up and put it in my hand. She does a lot. I can even tell you right now how much she does because I don't even know, but she does a lot. So I am going to just let her back to being a dog for a minute while I finish this. But I did think of something. Oh, I wanted to tell you a little bit about her background. Callie, down. And stay. Whew. Sitting in chairs is dangerous. So, Callie Callie from Leader Dog for the Blind. That's based out of Michigan, and I'm going to try not to mention them any more than I have to, but that's where I did get her. If you are blind or visually impaired or blind deaf, give them a call. They're super. I've had a wonderful experience. And I can't stress enough, if you do the home program, which I did instead of going to the school, when they say walk 1 mile a day, will get your stamina up to 3 miles a day, be able to walk up to 6 miles a day, they're not joking. I had no idea it was going to be, I can't even tell you how exhausting it is. I would come home and sometimes I was so pooped I couldn't even find the couch. Like, I was just like, oh, I was like a zombie for all 10 days. And from what I hear, if you go to the facility to do your training at their school, it's like a vacation. They feed you, they do your laundry, you have free socializing time, you have time to go shopping. I hear it's really amazing, and it's a super experience. I wished I could have done it, but it just didn't work out for me. I had other obligations. So, but 10 days, it flew. I mean, I couldn't tell you what day it was half of the time, but it was amazing. And I'm glad I'm done with it. I'm ready to get back to my regular routine, for sure. But Callie, her puppy raiser, sometimes they come from families, sometimes they come from prisons. Callie came from Iowa State Prison. And beforehand, I didn't know where her puppy raiser was. So, and I knew there was a possibility of that being the case. Well, I don't know. I just want to say, whoever raised her did an amazing job. And I know I said no crying. Snap out of it. Okay, so they did an amazing job. She's been super. I can't even tell you what a blessing she's been. But they did something to be in that prison that was selfish and, I don't know, maybe took a life. But not for good. And they had the opportunity...
Ron Smith posted in Fun Adult Blind.
Sorry. So anyways, they did something good for... they were able to give back to the community. And if that's the only good thing that they get recognized for from here on out, the prisoner that raised her, I, for one, am truly thankful and appreciative because she's amazing. She's so kind, so gentle, so loving. She listens so well. They did a 100% perfect job. So I don't know what he did to be in there, but I can tell you that he gave back to the community. And I'm thankful. Okay, so, I'm not crying. Anyways, one thing I wanted to say was, when you see us out in public, if you're a cashier or you work in retail, restaurants, whatever, if I hand you my card, like say my debit card to pay, if you tell me that there's a box there to swipe it and put my PIN in, I'm aware of that. But if I hand it to you, just swipe it on your side. The other thing is, because for me to sign, you're going to have to show me where I have to sign, put my pen down on the paper, where the line is. I have no idea. So, and it's not going to look like my name. It's just going to be like, ugh. So, but that's how it works. I can use a pin pad for the buttons as long as there are actual, you can textile buttons. If it's electric, or what do they call them? Flat screens or touch screens where you can't feel the buttons on it. I can't do that. So I don't know. You're gonna have to rein up however we have to do it. If you're giving me change back, you actually are gonna just put it in my hand or bump my hand so I know where your hand is so I can open mine. So if you just kind of tap it and say I'm putting the change in your hand, that's okay. Oh. Dismiss. Dismiss. Okay.
Contact space.
I have a cell phone now. I don't know. It's fun. I haven't even had time to check it out, but that's going to be fun. So anyways.
Screen off.
I do have screen readers for all my stuff. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, the other thing. When you see it out in public, I just wanted to say super thanks to, I'm sure I met you and you told me your name and whatever. I may never remember it. I don't know. But while we were at church, somebody was super, came up, gave me a coffee, and she put a lid on it for me, and she was absolutely super. So whoever that was, thank you. That meant a lot. I don't forget your guys' actions when we're out in public and we meet. I just may not know who you are or remember who exactly did it, but I do remember what you did. So, it's not just for the rude people that are like, excuse me, you're in my way. Could you step over here? Well, I don't know where over here is, but just walk around me. I don't know. But for the good people, the people that do good things, I remember that too, and I appreciate it. Also, I'm not lost. If you see me and Callie out and we're standing somewhere, like say outside of the men's room, my son is probably inside going to the restroom. So you don't have to be like, don't go in there, you know, yanking on me or trying to lead me to a service desk like I'm a lost child. I'm not lost. Maybe I'm waiting on somebody and I just decided I don't want to walk through the whole store. I'll just wait right here. Come get me when you're done. I mean, sometimes we're just chilling in weird places, but that doesn't mean I'm lost. And if you think I am, just ask. But don't just like come up and start pulling me and I'm like, what's happening? Because then I think we're getting kidnapped. And then I do feel like a lost child. What else? If I do say, excuse me, can somebody tell me where this is? And I look like I'm just talking to nobody, I probably am looking for help. That's one thing. But for the most part, I live a very normal life. I do everything you guys do at home, just not with my eyes, with my hands, with my ears, with my nose, with my mouth. I mean, as far as all my senses just taken. And so I cook, I clean, I take my own showers. Yes, I can go to the bathroom on my own. I don't need any help. I have had so many questions, and I love that you guys are curious. So yeah, ask. I don't mind. But I do. I live very normal. And everybody's like, how do you do that? I don't know. You just do. Because I wake up every day and everything still works. I'm still breathing. Everything moves. Just the eyes don't work. So I've come to realize the eyes really aren't super important. I mean, do I miss them? Yes, but what it boils down to is somebody out there is fighting cancer or leukemia or something, and I'm not. I'm very much alive, very much healthy, and I just can't see. So that's that. But I have lots of cool devices. Sometime I'm going to do a video and show you how much there is for blind people, and you guys will absolutely be amazed. Now, yes, there are things that I do need help with. I can't drive, so anybody want to be a driver? Yeah, let me know. I'll let you take me almost anywhere. So, and all the people that have been helping with my meal prepping, dicing, and all that stuff. It's busy here. People are always calling, and I don't know. One phone doesn't have talking caller ID. The other does. The other one talks too much, telling me notifications and emails, and I don't know. So I'm very much thankful for everybody that's been super supportive in not only the training with Callie, but just in everyday life in general. So, that's it. Guys, have a good day. Bye.